starting out with some wooden cubes I've cut. These are birch and they're 3-inch cubes. These are maple, 1 3/4 inch, and these are 1 3/8 inch, again back to birch. So now what I want to do is, first thing is stain these. I'm going to use some different colors on them, try to do a bit of a random job on these. So I will reposition the camera so you get a better look at what I'm doing, get a cover on top of my work surface, and get the stain ready. I'll be right back. Alright, I have 5 colors to work with. There's black, lemon yellow, forest green, bright blue, and I'm starting with this brilliant crimson. I've separated these into 6 different stacks, and I'll do each different stack with one color. Then I just have to rinse the jar and the brush out because it's water soluble, and I can go to the next one. When I finish painting something, staining it, I could put it on this little gizmo I made just by drilling some wood screws through this plywood. You can see it's been used many times. And I'm going to sand this very lightly after it's dried because it's going to raise the grain undoubtedly. I'll want to get rid of that. And then I will almost certainly do at least a second coat just to make sure that this is well stained. So I will do this one. I'll do the reds, then I'll be doing the other colors, and I'll just come back when they're finished and show you the results and take it from there. The stain did raise the grain, so now I'm just sanding it lightly, and then I will do a second coat of stain. After the stain has dried, I will add 2 or 3 coats of poly. I went over to a local bicycle shop recently, and I asked them if they had any tire tubes that they had changed out because they were flat, punctured, or whatever, and they gave me a whole bunch of them. Got some different sizes here, and they're really handy. You can cut them, strips out of them, stretch them around pieces, and I've done that with this piece right here, so that when I put it into my chuck, I can tighten it down as long as I don't overdo it, and it'll hold it there. Now I do admit I have a habit of over tightening, so there could be little dents around there, but if I do it properly, as you can see, it's not tight, but it's not moving either. So now what I want to do is move one corner out, just about that much, about 1/8 of an inch. And I think that should hold it there, and you can tell that that one corner is definitely out further. Now I want to bring my tool rest up close here and do a little bit of scribing on the end with the corner of my skew chisel. I want to put my skew chisel in here. You can probably see the scratch mark here. I did already, making sure that I'm in the right spot. I don't want to come out past this edge or out past this edge. I've lined it up on there. Now when I start this up, I just have to push it in very gently. Scribe that mark. Alright, got that little bit of an arc. And I want to do a second one just inside of that a little bit. Alright, that's about what I'm looking for. I don't want to overdo it and get too many. I'll just do 2 there. I'm going to push this back in now. And I'm going to bring it out on the next corner. Just that little bit again. I think that's secure enough. Now I have to line it up again on that corner. And we'll try it here. And as you can see, they don't quite meet up exactly. I would not want that to happen. So I'll keep this one away from that other just a little bit. Now I'll do the same thing with the next corner. Go a little closer to the center with this one. Do a third. All right, one corner left to do, and I'll be back when that's finished. I'm going to fill these areas with this titanium white artist's oil color. Got a very small brush here. I'll just take a little bit on the brush and brush it into those areas. I'm not worried about it being spilled out on the outside. That will be wiped off after this is all filled. Now that these cuts are filled with the paint, I'm going to use mineral spirits on a piece of shop towel, and I want to wipe just directly across those cuts. I'm hoping not to go into the cuts, I just want to take it off of the surface. Now I'll give that a few minutes to dry. I kind of like that myself. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but this is, after all, my first attempt, and I think I've just added too many cuts. So after this is dry, I will carry on, do some other sides, and I'll be back to show you the finished results on the black and the other colored cubes. And there they are. They're not perfect, they're a long way from wonderful, but I'm pleased. This was my first try, it was an experiment. One thing I learned, it does not work very well on end grade. even though I put a number of coats of poly on there, that paint still managed to get through there and get into the grain, and I can't remove it. So if I do more in the future, I won't be doing anything on the end grain. But I do like some of the results on the side grain. I think they look real nice. Again, an experiment. Maybe someday I'll do something more like this. And if you decide to, I hope you'll let me know and send me a picture. I'd like to see what you come up with. So, hope you'll come back next time. In the meantime, have a good time in your shop. Be safe. And if you like this, click the like button. Share it with others if you like. And don't forget to subscribe. I hope you'll come back next time. Take care now.